been in Rotary for about 4 years. Our club is actually a new club, and we've only been in existence for about 4 years. So I wasn't really familiar with Rotary until I actually joined and fell in love with it immediately, really because of the service piece and the things that we're able to do for our community. First of all, habits stand for homework, attendance, behaviors, initiative, and traveling. And these are things that the teachers work on with the students throughout the year, and the students get points in the form of dollars to spend in the habit store that we sponsor. The habit store consists of things like toys, and we actually do have bikes. Some of the kids save their dollars all year long to buy a bike at the end of the year. We have snacks every single time, lots of snacks, and every single time they're gone. And we know the habit store is always on a Friday, and we know that those are snacks that those kids are going to have for the weekend. And we try to do healthy snacks, applesauce, granola bars, some of those things, not much candy. So we know they're not selecting these things just because they see, oh, a candy bar I really like or something. They're selecting these things because they don't have snacks at home. And unfortunately, it could be a meal for them. So it is a very rewarding / emotional experience. The Victim Center, our main focus is to provide counseling service for victims of violent crime or of a violent crime at no charge to that victim. We see thousands of people, sadly, every year, both adults and children, more children than adults. We did participate in Day of Caring one year with our associates from Great Southern Bank. We went there and we painted and cleaned, and there was just something about the people there and something about what it stood for that made me want to get involved. And so I said, could I volunteer here? Do you need help with something? Not even knowing what that would be. And eventually that turned into being an advocate for the Victim Center, and there are over 60 advocates. We volunteer a couple of times a month. We select a shift, and our job is to take those phone calls that are made to the hotline from a victim. And it could be the hospital calling us that there's a victim there at the hospital that needs an advocate to come sit with them, or it could be just a phone call of someone needing to talk with someone or get advice on what the next step they should take is. We're advocates, we're not the counselors, but we are trained in what to say and how to help these victims deal with certain circumstances and then help lead them in the right direction. We could be that first sign of hope that victim has, and that's what I hang on to, that they're at a time in their life that is quite possibly the lowest point they ever have been or the lowest point they ever will be, and we can give them hope.